And we're back for part B of lesson 2.1 on page 59. It's just a single question, but it's kind of ugly. We need to find the exact length of x. So when you see a question like this and your mind goes, make it a simpler question. What if it was just like this? And instead of having, so we still have our x here, but instead of having this ugly expression here, what if it was just 5? And this was just 8. Then we would know that x plus 5 equals 8, right? So x equals 8 minus 5. So we can use that same thing. We have x equals the long side, which is 8 root 2 plus 2 root 12 minus 5 root 27 minus 4 root 18. Okay, but can you see the mistake that I made on what I just wrote? It's absolutely essential. You have to put brackets around this piece here because you're subtracting that whole amount. And then I recommend that you put brackets around the first one as well. Those are not necessary, but they do make it easier if you're coming back and looking at this later or somebody else is trying to follow your work. It does make it easier to know that you're actually looking for this whole thing because this thing together has meaning. So just like, again, it's not essential, but you have to put the brackets around the end part or you won't get the right answer. Okay, because you'll be subtracting 4 root 18 instead of subtracting minus that, which is positive, adding it. Okay, so we have x equals 8 root 2. Can't do anything to simplify that. And then 12 root 2. Oh, sorry, 2 root 12. My notes are different. This becomes 4 root 3. And then minus 5 root 27. 27 is 9 times 3, so that's going to be 15 root 3. And then this is going to be plus 9 times 2, so that's going to be plus 12 root 2. Okay, and now I can combine like terms. I can combine my 8 root 2 plus 12 root 2 is going to be 20 root 2. And 4 root 3 minus 15 root 3 is going to be minus 11 root 3. So x equals that. There's my answer. Okay, now should I check it? Yes, you should check it if you possibly can. Also, it actually asks you to get the answer as a decimal to the nearest tenth, so we may as well do that. So if I put that in my calculator for x, I get 9.2. I actually did my calculations, my checks over here. I did them to the 2 decimal places. So I got 8 root 2 plus 2 root 12, because I'm always going to go back to my original. I'm not going to take this part here to do the calculation. I'm always going to go back to the original thing because if I made a mistake, it could have been here, right? So that on a calculator is 18.24. And 5 root 27 minus 4 root 18, that equals 9.01. And my 20 root 2 minus 11 root 3, that equals 9.23. And since these two together add up to 18.24, my answer is correct. And I'm happy with that. And I'm going to circle that is it to the nearest tenth. Okay, that is that for this lesson. Go have fun. Bye.